In a small, bustling town nestled between rolling hills and serene lakes lived a young woman named Elara. Known for her radiant smile and boundless energy, she worked as a librarian in the town's quaint library. But deep within her heart, Elara carried a shadow, an unfulfilled dream of becoming a writer. Each evening, when the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, she would sit by her window, pen in hand, but her courage would often waver. Elara spent her days surrounded by stories, each book that she shelved igniting a flicker of inspiration. Yet, when it came to putting her own thoughts on paper, doubt crept in like a thief in the night. What if no one wants to read my story? She would ponder, thus shelving her dreams alongside the books she loved. One day, a traveling storyteller arrived in the town, captivating the residents with tales of adventure, love, and courage. Matthias, with his wild hair and an infectious laugh, was a wandering spirit who had journeyed across the lands, collecting stories from every corner of the earth. He spoke of his deep belief that everyone held a story worth telling, and that even the smallest voice could make a big impact. After his performance, inspired by his passion, Elara approached him. "How did you find the courage to share your stories?" she asked, her eyes shining with yearning. Matthias chuckled warmly and replied, "Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the resolve to move forward despite it. Your story is waiting to be told, Elara. Don't let anyone, not even yourself, keep it locked away." His words struck a chord deep within her, igniting a spark that she felt had long been dormant. Elara went home that night, and for the first time, the pen flowed freely across the pages. She wrote about the town she loved, the people she admired, and the dreams she dared to dream. With each word, she let go of her fears, weaving a tapestry of hope, adventure, and love. Days turned into weeks, and before she knew it, Elara had completed her manuscript. It was a story of resilience, a journey of self-discovery mirroring her own. Encouraged by Matthias, she mustered the courage to share it with the world. She submitted her work to a local publishing house, her heart racing with anticipation, and, to her astonishment, it was accepted for publication. The day her book hit the shelves, the library transformed into a hub of activity. Friends, families, and strangers alike gathered for an evening of readings and celebration. Elara stood at the podium, her heart pounding, but as she glanced over the smiling faces in the crowd, she felt a sense of belonging she had never known before. Reading from her book, she shared not just her story, but also her heart, the fears, the hopes, and the light that ultimately extinguished the dark. When she finished, the applause that followed felt like the warm embrace of a long-lost friend. As the weeks passed, the book's popularity grew, and with it, Elara's confidence. She began hosting writing workshops, encouraging others to share their stories and embrace their fears, just as she had learned to do. The library, once merely a space for books, evolved into a sanctuary of creativity and expression, where both young and old found their voices. Years later, as Matthias returned to the town, he found Elara thriving. She had become a beloved author and mentor, inspiring countless individuals to embrace their narratives. Together, they organized storytelling festivals, where the light of shared tales illuminated the hearts of many. Elara had stepped into her destiny, transforming not just her own life, but the lives of those around her. She learned that while shadows may exist, it is the light within, our stories, our dreams, our courage, that has the power to illuminate even the darkest paths. And so, the town thrived, forever enriched by the light of a single dream turned into reality, a reminder that within each of us lies a story waiting to be told, and it just takes a spark of courage to set it free.